Local support for today's News 6 has been provided by the Northwest Ohio Educational Technology Foundation, Bowling Green State University, and the members of WBGU-TV.
Hi! We're the 5th grade class from Powell Elementary School, North Baltimore, Ohio. Welcome to News 6.
Hi, I'm Justin Kramer from the Powell Elementary in North Baltimore. Welcome to News 6, which today's news first story. Here's Lindsay Perez.
Blimpie subs are quickly becoming North Baltimore's best, according to Jay Instone, general manager of North Baltimore's newest food establishment. News 6 reporter Doug Brim has the story.
Jay Instone is cool because he brings his Blimpie subs to school. Hi, Jay. Why did you decide to open up Blimpie subs themselves?
We were looking for something to add to the convenience store that would give us another opportunity to serve the town better. We looked at all the different fast food chains, and when we were looking around, Blimpie's was the best that we could find.
How many different types of subs do you offer?
We have about 20 different subs, but we can make any sub for any person. So out of the 20, if you wanted a roast beef, we can make it with roast beef and American, or with provolone cheese, or hot or cold. There's a number of different ways that each sub can be made.
What are the advantages of owning a franchise?
Well, the advantages are the name is nationally known. So if somebody is from California and they're driving through North Baltimore and they see the Blimpie sign, they know that it's of the highest quality, and they won't be afraid to stop because they know it's good.
What steps are included in making a Blimpie sub?
Well, that starts off with baking the bread fresh every day. After the bread's baked, we take it out of the oven and let it cool down for a while. Once it cools down, it softens the bread up. Then we slice the meat fresh and the cheese fresh right while you're waiting, so that there's no way to make it any better for you. From there, we move on down to the lettuce and tomatoes and onions. You have your choice of hot peppers or sweet peppers, and you can also get pickles on it too. We have the condiments that you can put on, which are mustard and mayo and oil and vinegar.
Today's News 6 is produced by Powell Elementary, which is located in North Baltimore. The town was originally established in 1860 and called New Baltimore. However, the name was officially changed to North Baltimore in 1880. The town is located about 20 miles south of Bowling Green and has a population of 3,200.
In the early 1800s, the pioneers who came to settle northwest Ohio found their travel very difficult. Today, the slippery elm trail makes travel from Bowling Green to North Baltimore a breeze. Here's Stephanie Sweet with the story.
Bike riding is fun and good exercise too. And we are really lucky here in North Baltimore to have the Slippery Elm Trail. Look, here comes Ranger Welsh to tell us more about it. Hi, Ranger Welsh. Could you tell us why the trail was made?
Well, the bike trail was made so the Wood County Park District could offer a multi-purpose trail for all the residents of Wood County due to their popularity nationwide.
How long did it take to finish?
Well, they started construction in March of this year, and it was just about October, just about 2 weeks before the opening, they finished it up.
How many miles is the bike trail?
The bike trail is almost 13 miles long. It starts in North Baltimore, runs through Rudolph, and ends up on Sand Ridge Road in Bowling Green.
What kind of response have you had to the bike trail?
We've had a tremendous response to the bike trail. We've had people as far away as southern Michigan and Indiana, and we expect it to be even more popular next spring once the word gets out.
How late is the bike trail open?
The normal hours for the bike trail, it opens at 6 a.m. and closes 1 hour after sunset, so that will vary depending on the time of the year.
What kind of equipment should a biker wear while using the trail?
Well, we recommend that they wear a helmet certified by the association with glasses is a good idea to wear, and gloves. And we also recommend for rollerbladers to wear elbow pads, knee pads, and a helmet also, and have their equipment in good condition while they're on the trail.
Now back to the studio.
In this week's Kids View, the 6th grade class of Powell Elementary explained what they liked about the best in North Baltimore.
Hi, this is Nikki Haynes, and today's Kids View question is, what makes you proud about North Baltimore?
I'm proud of the North Baltimore Tiger football team winning this year.
I'm proud of North Baltimore's Slippery Elm Trail.
I'm proud of playing for the North Baltimore Tigers football team.
We all know how to dry dishes and even dry our clothes. But do you know how to dry flowers? Annie and Jim Miller of Quarry Farm dry and sell flowers every year. News 6 reporter Katie McClovick tells us more.
Fresh flowers are beautiful, but dried flowers last forever. I'm here with Mr. Miller of Quarry Farms to find out more about them. Mr. Miller, how did you get started in this business?
Well, Anna and I have always had a much larger flower garden than most people would. And several years ago, when we both thought that we were going to be losing our jobs, we tried to find something we could do with the land and equipment we had, and decided on flowers as a possibility.
How do you go about drying the flowers?
We cut them and bunch them, bring them into a barn, and hang them upside down on ropes. And we can raise the flowers up on the ropes all the way to the barn roof.
How many different kinds of flowers do you dry?
I think probably about 20. Half of the flowers we raise are perennials. That means that they come up year after year from the same root. For example, German statice, sea lavender, yellow yarrow, silver king artemisia. Then the other half are annuals, ones that have to be planted each year. We raise those in the basement under fluorescent lights, put them in a greenhouse, and then in May and June we transplant them to the field.
How do you make an arrangement?
Well, my wife takes flowers of colors that go together, sizes that match, interesting different textures and shapes, and she puts those together in a way that will blend well, and then people can choose whichever kind of arrangement fits the color scheme of their room.
This week in Critics Corner, Powell Elementary chose Bright Shadow, written by Ivy. This book is about a servant girl named Marina. She lived in King Rufin's castle. The resident wizard was very sick and needed to get rid of his wishes. He gave them to Marina, who had to decide what to wish for. Throughout the story, Marina has lots of exciting adventures. So the next time you're looking for a book, get Bright Shadow. They'll find out what Marina wished for.
That's all for this week's show. Be sure to tune in next week when the 6th grade class of Melmore Elementary visits News 6.
Local support for today's News 6 has been provided by the Northwest Ohio Educational Technology Foundation, Bowling Green State University, and the members of WBGU-TV.